Shalom, Israel. I don't really have a Hebrew name, but if I was to pick one, I'll go by Brother Kazawan. So if that makes you more comfortable, which I feel like, having this word doesn't necessarily mean you need a Hebrew name, but, if the Spirit takes you there, then it takes you there because a lot of things are carnal, even spiritual things, have a carnal relationship, which is not always bad. What I mean by that is, seeing somebody wear fringes or seeing that somebody speak a certain language or seeing that somebody have a certain name from a certain language, them are carnal because them are things you can actually physically see and go by. They recognize the person, which is not a bad thing all the time, especially when a person's heart is into it. But we looking at the spiritual side of everything. It's spiritual over carnal. So that's what we go by. We go by spirituality. I just say that to say, don't ever think that somebody is less spiritual than somebody just because they just got into the truth or just because they've been in the truth and haven't changed up their name or changed up, their clothing attire because the Most High puts the Spirit in all of us to do what we do. It's borders. The Most High have borders. It's borders on how righteous men are right now, because He spoke it that no man will be righteous all the way 100%, basically. So there is borders on how righteous we all are, especially when it comes to Israel and the elect. You know, Another thing that's borders and that has borders is, just life in general. You got to have borders on how much fun you have, how much downtime you have, how long you going to be mourning and how long you going to be, just not in the mode, not in the mood or not in the spirit. You got to be, there's borders to everything, just like this world has borders, earth has borders, because we all relate, because we're all created in the Most High's image. So everything is like relatable. Everything is a ripple effect. That's why my picture to my channel is a ripple effect, because the Most High speaking volumes, which is also a ripple effect. And back to the earth having borders, that goes along like, yes, the Bible talk about the sand as the border for the sea. What's the border? And on the outer layer, because a lot of people still preach that Earth is a ball, and they think that, and one thing about that ball thing, the ball theory, it came from, you know, I don't really want to get it wrong, but it came from one of them science, one of them Latin type, Roman type guys, you know, ones, and it was something that was pushed on the world through the Catholic Church. You know, we know about the firmament. We know about borders. The firmament is a sign of the border. If a firmament is actual border. You feel me? The sky is a tent. The sky is stretched out over the earth as a tent. So you just gotta imagine that that tent is at the edges of the earth. The edges of the earth is also a border. We can border water, ice, you know. The edges of the earth is ice, because that's the border that the Most High chose to use, ice and salt. You know, that's why the sun is closer to the earth than a lot of people think. Science will tell you the sun is billion miles away and all that. When actually the sun is right up inside the firmament. The moon also and the stars. So that's the only reason we not even froze is because the sun is so close to us. If the sun wasn't as close to us, we'll be like the borders of the earth, because they're the furthest away from the sun. That's why it is ice. The Most High is a master at what He does, at what He create. You know, and That's why he said that to Job. He said, if you have understanding, let me know, basically, roughly paraphrasing. If you have understanding, then declare it to me how was this man, how was the earth sat on this pillars? Who took the line and actually measured the earth? Because you have scientists and people right now who agree with science will tell you that they know how much the earth weighs. They know how big the earth is. No, they don't. Because just like Jeremiah, it says in Jeremiah, if all of heaven above can be searched out and the earth beneath it, then he will cast off the seed of Israel. So you going off by even acknowledging that there's some type of space travel. There's no type of space travel. You know, the sky is hard. You feel me? There's borders on earth. I know people want to say, "Oh, you make." People would say you put the Most High or put God in a small package when you say that space is not real. Space not real. Heaven is real. That's the only space you're gonna get. That's the only outer space you're gonna get is off this earth. You know, that's not belittling the Most High. That's showing you that He made borders. He contained this place. This place is like a container to Him. You know, something that he keeps his um the things that he created in. You know, people got to realize that people think we on a ball that's actually spinning. You know, when there's verses in the Bible that tell you he will ball you up violently and toss you into a country you don't know, and there you will see the chariots and stuff like that. Come on, man. What you think that mean? A ball spinning in space is a violent term. That is something that the Most High would have put his people into a violent condition, living condition. And he's not that type of person. So we need to quit speaking that, quit with the science theories and let that go. We just need to come out of that for real. I feel like that's hurting and gives us a bad look because that shows, like, not saying that we all got 100% understanding, because the Most High's understanding is above ours. We have to expect not to know everything. You have pride when you think you do. Now you know enough. Yes, it's okay to know enough. That's like saying you're good enough to be the elect because all our sins is filthy rags. So you're good enough. You're not perfect, but you're okay. You feel me? So that's the same thing with your knowledge, all of our knowledge. As long as we know where the Most High uh, intentions are, just like He knows where our hearts are, that's what all that matters. Now, I say that to say some of us isn't gonna see it. What I just said ain't gonna say like ain't gonna agree with the border thing that the firmament and the sky is hard and uh the earth is a circle. Like being a circle does not make you a ball. If the earth is a circle, that doesn't mean it's a ball. You know, a plate is a circle, a clock is a circle, a quarter is a circle, a cookie is a circle. So we have to be aware of what we say because these things can have people running into different directions and believing in all type of bull stuff that the scientists and these elites push, especially when it comes to aliens and things like that. We all know an alien is really just somebody from a different land. But when it comes to anything out of, you know, from outside of Earth, it's considered terrestrial or celestial, terrestrial being because it's spiritual. But most things become celestial when they come to Earth. But the reason I'm saying that is anything outside of Earth is considered sent from the Most High. You feel me? That's just plain simple and clear. We all know the Most High sends everything here. He takes everything from here. So anything was to ever come here, spaceship or any type of being that doesn't look human, that actually came from the skies, came from heaven, is sent from the Most High. Reason why I said I actually came from heaven, because these people will be in that laboratory doing some things that we really don't know what they be creating in them labs. But back to the topic. You know, it's borders with everything. And you know, the thing with like a clock and how that symbolizes how the earth is, it's like, you know, they got, you know, tarot cards and things like that that be like, oh, when the sun is here and the sun is there and the sun is there, that means this is when the stars lined up. And this, you know, that's why they got 365. So basically it takes 365 days for the earth, for the sun to do a whole 360 above the earth, not around the earth, above the earth. So with that being said, everything is above the earth, you know, when it comes to the sun, the moon, the star, and the clouds. And the earth is one sided, faced up. We're all standing on one side of the earth. Ain't nobody under the earth. Ain't nobody on the side of the earth. The sea is not under the earth. The sea is not like when I say the sea, I mean the parts of the sea that we can get to. You know, the parts of the sea that we can get to, the parts of anywhere on earth that we can get to is all faced on one side. If you was to go anywhere past the one-sided part, your body would not be able to live past that. It's horrible, terrible conditions. If it stay frozen the outer layers, you just imagine what that would do to any type of technology or any type of human being body, let alone going out of this earth into space. That's just ridiculous. But I just wanted to say that, man. Shalom. I'll make more videos because GMS told me to make videos, but it is things that I agree with that GMS don't agree with. And hey, I just hope, you know, you brothers will be edified from the lessons that I push. With all that said, Shalom, man. Y'all have a blessed day. Call halal Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash Barakadam, excuse me, and I do Salakia, y'all. Forgive me for not starting off with that. But y'all take care. This is my first video. Shalom.